going on? Well, so that was all lost for not recording.
None of it recorded. Son of a bitch, didn't even notice that.
Well, I wasn't trying to record on Skype because I was just recording on the speaker, but then the speaker wasn't working, and then you just made me think maybe I should record on the Skype as well. So there we go. Oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm still there.
Okay. Just everything went weird when I started recording. Of course, as it always does. Well, we can start over again, or just pretend none of that happened.
Well, we can start over. That's cool.
Oh, great. Fucking
or we can just
balls.
continue and say fuck it.
Hi there. Happy Friday. It is July 31st, 2020. I'm Eric, talking at you from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, where I'm really glad there aren't any ghosts. Because there's like 100 billion dead people in the world. So if there's ghosts at any given time, there's a ghost dick dangling in front of your face.
Did you know, Eric?
As a matter of fact, I did, Gord.
They say that if you wake up on your own without any reason of why you woke up between midnight and 3 a.m., it's because a ghost is staring at you.
Well, I think it's usually because that's when the Burger King starts fighting back.
It's just so weird when you do it a second time. It just doesn't seem as right.
No, it's not good at all. But we're getting so good at it. I think my favorite was the one time I was in the hotel, and we had to do it like 4 fucking times.
Yeah.
and I was just like, I think I'd ask you how you're doing, but I think I know. And we were both just fucking pissed by that point. Turned out to be a good show. I guess I got to go over this again. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for telling your friends. I was up late last night, and I looked at our downloads, and they are off the fucking charts, like numbers we haven't had in years. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Got to thank my good friends in St. Catharines. That's my favorite saint in Ontario. Thanks for listening. And there's ladies joining us, so thank you for that. Spotify ladies, whoever you are. That's very cool because our audience tends to gear towards the male more often than not. So always cool to have ladies on board.
Very cool.
Yeah,
nice to know they listen.
I think it is, actually. It makes me very happy. And people from all ages and gender identities. So not everybody hates me. That's cool. Makes me want to keep doing this. Because for a while I was like, maybe I suck. But you guys either think I don't or you think I do, and that's why you listen. Either way, I'm cool with it. Gord's obviously reading.
I am. Sorry.
I'm gonna babble on a bit.
I'm done.
I don't know.
Just finishing up this one article.
I was gonna do a big speech, but I can save it for later. What was I talking about before? The COVID. You guys haven't heard the episodes because I haven't posted them yet. By the time you listen to this one, you may have listened to those ones first, though, so this speech won't make any sense at all. But I had a COVID scare this week, and I gotta say, it wasn't fun. First of all, everyone treats you like a fucking leper, whether you have it or not, except for the medical professionals who just let you do whatever the fuck you want. Which leads me to believe that this is never, ever, ever going to end. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing is, once I found out I didn't have it, everyone was like, oh, good, you're fine. No. No, I still have some unidentified lung infection that's going untreated.
Why is it going untreated? Because you don't have COVID.
Because I don't have COVID. And if you don't have COVID, you don't have anything now. That's just the rule. Mm-hmm. If it's not COVID, you're fine. That's not the case. That is not the reality. I'm very sick. I'm still having trouble breathing. I still have a lung infection of some type, some un-COVID related lung infection. Those still exist. But nobody cares, and that's fine. I hope it doesn't happen to the rest of you. This thing fucking sucks, and just the mindlessness and stupidity that surrounds it. And it was explained to me. I said, well, like, everyone's treated me like a piece of shit all week, and they said, well, we're scared. Oh, I'm glad you're scared. What about the guy who's dying from the lung infection, who's now homeless because his boss won't let him go to work, and no one will rent to him because everyone thinks he has COVID? Just that he's not scared, just a bit. No, doesn't matter.
No. That doesn't matter.
Bitch. How dare you get sick during a pandemic, you bastard?
Yeah, this whole world's just fucked.
I don't understand it anymore. I don't understand it. I was listening to old Eric and Gord's today, as I rarely do. And I had such a firm grasp on everything. 7-8 months ago, I knew everything. I knew exactly what was going on in the world. You and I we weren't even watching the news. We were calling it and then watching it, and we would watch it happen as we called it. Now, nothing makes any fucking sense.
Nope. Not at all.
I can't predict shit because I have no idea. I just know we're all going to hell. Quickly.
With the sniffles.
That being said, no, I'll save it. I'll come back to that. I've got a little thing I want to come back to later, but I'll do it later.
All right.
Hi, Gord.
Hi, Eric.
Oh, you know what? I didn't record the greeting to Evan. I'm sorry. Want to give a big shout out to Evan Safford, the hardest working man on social media, trying to bring a lot of attention to a very, very good cause, and getting a lot of pushback online. A lot of fucking brutal, just trolls.
Yeah.
I had to call out one this afternoon. And
I want to say congratulations to Evan for getting the first step of getting his mouth fucking repaired after the violent assault against him. So he had his first step and stage in that, where they took the molds and everything else and getting ready for his reconstructive surgery of his mouth.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I wish I could do more to support him, but all I can do is say, everybody, follow him on the Facebook and the Instagram and the wherever you can find him. He's not hard to find. He is the hardest working dude. He's always out there doing something. Good on you, Evan. We got your back, buddy, from Canada, anyway, as best we can.
Damn right. Yeah, he's a good kid.
And I guess, just for posterity's sake, I should say, there's a little book on Amazon written by a guy called E. Brennan Hunt. Happens to be a little short story that he wrote almost 3 years ago now. And that's available for sale on Amazon. I think it's like $9.99, maybe even cheaper where you are. You should check it out and support that guy, because he's a good writer, and he's also a great podcaster, and he's also me.
And he's also a great friend.
Why, thank you, sir. It is selling like hotcakes, so you're going to want to get yours before they're all sold out. I believe I've sold 5. Maybe 6.
That's still awesome.
Hey, it's 5.5 more than I ever expected to. So
it's 5 or 6 more than I've ever sold.
I just love seeing it there. I would love if I could get it in a bookstore next.
Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my copy and I'm going to go into Indigo, and I'm going to just put it on one of the shelves and take a picture of it. Say, hey, look what I found in Indigo.
It would be better if you took it into Indigo and told them they should stock it.
Well, that's another thing. I could probably do that after I take the picture. That's a way better idea.
Just be like, hey, I got this online, but you guys should put it on your shelves.
Yeah, I would have bought it from you, but I had to go to Amazon because you guys don't carry it. So you should carry this.
Indeed.
I am a good salesman. I will talk to them.
That is true. Hey, did you get the Indian restaurant?
I don't know yet. No. I haven't heard anything yet. So.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, so I will not.
Okay.
Do
Do you know something I don't?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I just mean I don't want to like jinx it by talking about it on air. Maybe they're listening to the show and they're like, "How dare he?
How dare he talk about us when we haven't agreed to anything?"
I was just about to agree to it too.
Yeah.
Why would he do this to us?
Fuck you, white man.
Fuck you, white man. I think that's going to be the new national anthem soon.
I'm almost positive that will be the new anthem. That's the logo for 2020.
And I'm not all against it completely.
Not completely.
Speaking of the world, what's going on in it? I have no idea. I have followed nothing.
Well, the first one I'm bringing in, I'm confused by this because it just makes no fucking sense. All cruise lines have been shut down. They haven't been announced for opening up. They haven't been, like, they've said, well, we're going to look at opening them up in September and things like that. But somehow a Norwegian cruise ship called the MS Ronald Amundsen had 4 crew members on it test positive after they had been on a week-long voyage to fuck is that spelling? Svalbard in the Arctic. Oh. They were scheduled to hit England and Scotland in September. Like, they're supposed to be going to these ones in September. But yeah, so all 160 quarantine crew will be tested, and 177 passengers who have been disembarked have been urged to self-isolate. So there's another outbreak because you got 177 people that were just exposed to 4 people who have it on a cruise ship that have not been quarantined. They're just free to fucking go around the world.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Well, I don't know what Norway's rules are. I haven't been paying attention to Norway particularly.
No. I just don't get it. It just doesn't, like, even like in March, the company that owns this, they suspended, as they're saying, most cruises because of the pandemic. But apparently they still kept a couple running, which apparently was a bad fucking idea. I mean, old folks' home, airports, borders, and cruise ships are the top things that need to be stopped when there's a pandemic. It just makes sense.
Well, you would think, I don't know. I guess if I was on a cruise ship when it started, I would want to stay there.
But again, if you're on it and all it takes is one person to have an infectious disease to be on the ship, and it happens on a pretty regular basis.
Oh, pretty much every cruise.
Yeah. So for me, it just reifies the fact I would just never go on a cruise ship. I just haven't. I would like to, but
I don't see it as being like a fun thing. I don't think I would enjoy it. I think I'd get bored, like, almost immediately. I like a good ferry ride, but after 3 hours, I'm pretty fucking done.
Yeah, and that's just it. There's only so much water you can see. You're like, ooh, look, more water. It's the same fucking body of water I've been looking at for the past 2 days. Yay!
I don't care how many, like, casinos or comedians or whatever entertainment you have on that ship. It's got to get boring after a week.
Yeah. Like a friend of mine, he goes on a big cruise every year, and he likes it specifically because you can hit like multiple countries over the course of a week without having to buy airfare and a hotel for each one.
Oh, sure.
So you go in, spend a day at one place, get back on the boat, and cruise to the next place for the next day. I mean, I get that fact, but my whole thing is how much can you really take in when you get to a country you've never been to, when you only have like 6 or 8 hours to do everything?
Yeah,
you don't know where anything is. You know what I mean?
I never really got the point of it. I'm always disappointed when I'm somewhere and I don't get to see enough.
Yeah, I'd like to go and take it all in. Like, fuck, I spent days going through Jamaica, and they ain't all that big. There ain't all that much to see.
I was told you need at least 8 days in New York.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Like, you need at least 1 day in each borough, plus a couple extra days. And so I never wanted to go. That's kind of. I think you need a week, kind of wherever you go. Like my thing would be like a week.